Huh. I forget how you're supposed to do this. Are you supposed to... There's sunflowers. Hmm. Did I do damage? I don't know if I'm doing damage. Hell, I don't know what the hell I'm even doing. Am I supposed to hit you? I think I'm safe here. I'm not safe here. Yeah, bet. No, do you feel like a sunshine? I can't grab you. Am I supposed to, like, drag them close and then water them? Huh? Huh? Oh, okay. I know that's the speedrun trick. I don't know if you're supposed to somehow kill him. But yeah, apparently this is inside his world. Also, those blocks are... Okay, never mind. They're disappearing blocks. There we go. Am I supposed to go up? Wait, am I supposed to go up? Am I supposed to go up? Am I supposed to go up? Am I? Hold on. I need clarification. I'm supposed to go up. Okay, then I don't know what that point of... Oh. So I don't know how there's a stage inside this man's cannon. But if he has to, like, go through the turrets to go through here, and then no wonder he took, like, a pause break. Fuck. Okay. This is hard to control. Holy shit. This is a stiff man. Uh-huh. What? Mario? Mario! Okay, wait. If I could just get up on the second one. Okay, no, I cannot. Jesus. Okay. Like that, and then like that, and then like that, and then... Christ. Oh, okay. And then, with this... Yeah. Okay, wow. That is some tight controls. There we go. Holy shit. Okay, and this should be straightforward, right? This shouldn't be hard. Don't go for the extra life. That's how they trick you. That's how they get you. They want you to go for it. I saw that fucking gap. You think I'm stupid? Here we go! Shine Ghetto! Oh, man. Mario is a plumber. Plumber first, acrobatics second, and a 60-man third. There we go. You know, thinking about construction in a nutshell, I mean, like, trade job wise, I right, coins on the pirate ship. Oh god. So I don't know how to explain this. I mean, I do know how to explain it, but I'll just say it. Okay, so story time. So there is a class in which you have to take in order, and if you want to work on a construction site, right, you have to do what is known as something card to work on the construction site, right? And you need to pass, and in order to pass, you need to have the knowledge, and therefore you can have like your ticket. And if you go on a construction site, you have it, you know, because if you don't have it, then you can't join on the construction site. So, pretty much during a class to get that sort of license. So I had a teacher, right? And this guy, I like, the best way to describe it, this man is so fucking old school. It is unbelievable. The way he talks, the way he, like, the way his mindset is, like, he's old school. This guy is pure old school. And he was telling us a story one time in class, because we're talking about carbon dioxide. And he was saying how, obviously, you know, if you breathe too much of it, it's poisonous for you, you know, it'll hurt you, it'll kill you, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, be sure to wear a mask and all that stuff. And so he dived into a story. It reminded him of a story, he said, where he, for whatever reason, or not for whatever reason, for what he did in particular, he... It's really fucked, okay? Never do this. Never, ever do this. Point final, thank you. What this man did is he took... Is that for whatever... Okay, so he's talking about carbon monoxide and how, you know, with carbon monoxide, you know, be careful, all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. So this man, he told a story where he had this groundhog problem in his backyard. And his groundhog was, how do I say it? This groundhog was a prick. It was in his place. He didn't want it. He was able to capture it. It was smelly. It was disgusting. Whatever. At first, initial thought, he thought to himself, "Oh, maybe I can give this to one of my neighbors as a pet." But then he realized that like he can't really give it to any neighbors or to anyone in general, because who the hell wants like a goddamn, you know? Does this work? No. Oh, it does. Who the hell wants, like, a groundhog as a pet, right? So, he didn't know what to do with it, and he decided, oh, I'm gonna release it, and, you know, that'll be the end of that. Turns out that was not the end of that. Somehow the groundhog came back, and was able... Oh, okay, I'm on top. Nice. Was able to come back to this man's house. And so, upon capturing it a second time, he said, if I can't get rid of it by giving it to a neighbor, which he thought initially at first, and you can't get rid of it by, like, setting it free and then it coming back, he had the greatest idea to literally cage, to keep him in the cage, to take the cage off. No, to bring the cage to his exhaust pipe in the car, to where the car is, placed it where the exhaust pipe is, got into the car, and fucking gassed it. He then murdered the fucking groundhog. He murdered a groundhog in carbon dioxide to get rid of it. And he was also telling the story where in which he had a whatchamacallit, he had also like an eagle or a bird or something. And he's like, oh, you know, like, I'm gonna treat this to my bird. So as he murdered this fucking groundhog, he decided to then feed the groundhog to his bird, to his hunting eagle or hawk or whatever the hell it was. And he took the groundhog, he cut up the pieces, and then then put it in the fridge and kept it frozen. Now, I like, I don't know what possessed this man, but that is a train of thought. Instead of, oh, hey, I went through the ship. Instead of, I don't know, giving it to, I don't know, going way more further out to dump this groundhog off, he decides to fucking gas it, then freezes it, and then cut it up to little minced pieces to then feed it to his bird. And obviously, I think the moral of the story was because of that, because carbon dioxide stays in your system, I think his bird also died. I wasn't quite sure. I didn't really pay attention because I was really sleeping in that class, because boy, that class is pretty long and boring. Even though I should have paid attention. But since he brought that up, I'm pretty sure the bird didn't feel so great. So hot, one would say. And yeah. This is the same teacher too. He also told me on us another story where there was no prologue or any way to set it up. It was just like dry, and he just was telling the story where one day I don't know how, like he said he built a cannon in his garage. I don't know how the fuck you built a cannon in your garage. Like, if you want, you could probably like get some metal or something and probably do something to that effect. Sure, but whatever. He describes that he built a cannon in his garage. He fired the cannon, right? And then he's outside. Oh no, he fires the cannon and it makes this huge fucking noise. This causes disturbance in the neighborhood. Neighborhood gets like really scared of like, where does big noise come from? Where the hell where is this noise coming from, right? So obviously the neighbors call the cops because they're fucking worried. And the cops come, and he says that he was in his yard talking to his neighbors or what have you, and the cops are coming. And at first he said that like the cops thought, or the neighbors thought, that he killed his wife due to the large loud noise that was produced. Then the cops come, and he's talking to the cops or whatever. He's like, oh, we got a disturbance of a call, whatever, yada yada yada. And he also, another tidbit of the story on the side is that apparently he fucking, what did he do? He apparently, by the end of it, the cops all had surrounded the building, or surrounded the neighborhood block, closing everywhere. And there could have been a potential quote-unquote sniper sniping, having a red mark towards his head, maybe. Who knows? It's not 100% clear on that, but it is a factor. Now, this happens, the cops come, saying like, oh, you know, we heard a loud noise, whatever, we want to check it, everything's okay. None of that, yada yada yada. He goes, oh no, yeah, I just shot my cannon, he said. Cops go like, shot your cannon. Oh, okay, what do you mean you shot your cannon? You know, like what the hell are you talking about? Like that's ridiculous. Like, what do you mean? So he goes, he shows the cannon to the cops. The cops go, oh, huh, sees that, and then proceeds to like talk and whatever, like nonchalantly. Also, this is a man who apparently, quote-unquote, has a gun collection and says that a zombie apocalypse is bound to happen. So take that, people, as you will. I know I'm going like off track here and there, but like there's so many things to this. But anyways, cops come in, ask him. He says, oh, I have a cannon. Shows that he has a cannon. Cops are baffled, or like, okay, whatever. Then what ends up happening from there is... what happens from there is... Oh, hold on, wait. There we go. What happens from there is that the cops like okay, whatever, like nonchalant, like just start talking to the guy, like it's nothing, and it's like like, and then he decides to show the cops his guns, and he's showing his collection, everything's going smoothly, whatever. And the cops ask, by the way, is your wife around? And he goes, yeah, my wife's around. And he calls his wife. His wife comes in, and everything's okay, whatever. And then his wife gave him like the biggest fucking fit afterwards, because they found out afterwards is that like they closed up the entire neighborhood block, and there could have been potential whatever, and it was like this whole nuts like scenario, and like wow, it's like holy shit, dude, you were this close. You were that close to getting like arrested, shot for potential maybe I don't know, probably murdered his wife. So yeah, that happened. How am I? Goddamn, how am I supposed to get that? Please, please. Okay, there's that way. How? Oh, okay. And yeah, that's pretty much the story. Yeah. So remember, if you have a groundhog issue, don't gas the fucking groundhog, please. Don't do that. Instead, I don't know, just take it to the nearest exit and dump the bloody bastard. Don't do what this man did. And it's like, oh man. He was also telling another story, where he took, like, this is when he was in school back in the day. Yes, this man, as you can tell, loves to tell stories, because why not? Because the class itself, the way he described the class in general was like, oh, it's not important, whatever. The class is easy. And when we did the exam, can I just say, when we did the exam, it was one, open book, which was you're allowed to be open book. And second, he just like, okay, so, okay, this man, what this man did during the exam was like, oh, he wants to go to Costco and like want to buy some shit. And so I was probably the last person left, and the exam was super easy, but the exam was easy to the point where it was baffling. Like you can't believe how easy this exam is, right? So I'm doing the exam, and it's not a problem, it's whatever. And like I want to say 15, maybe 20 minutes go by, and I'm pretty close to finishing it off and all that stuff and all that jazz. And let's kill you. Let me kill you. And let me kill you. Come here. You electric shocker. And what he did was, like, he didn't give a shit. He's like, oh, this exam's easy, you can't really feel it. And to be fair, when he said that, I was like in denial, because obviously exams are exams. And it's like, wow, this exam is so easy. It was so easy that people like, here we go, shine Ghetto. It was so easy that people left the exam like within 30 minutes. I was the last one because I was like baffled how easy it was, and I was like, it was multiple choice too, and I was just scared because I'm like, this is all lies, right? This is all lies. And towards the end, since I was the last person, he just came up to me. He's like, okay, what questions do you have left? I'm like, oh, I have this question, I have this question, I have this question. The wilted sunflowers. All right. And he just gave me the answers. He's like, all right, for question A, it's for question 1 it's like C, for question 5 it's B, for this is this, for this is that. Okay, let's look through the book. I'll turn the page to there. Oh yeah, over here. Okay, so the right answer for this is here, and he just gave me the answers. He didn't give a shit. No shit's given. No shit's given at all. What's wrong, buddy? The egg just hatched on the beach. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ah! Nice. Okay. I see what I gotta do. So to make my life easier, just do this. Let's get them all out. So yeah, there's that. There was also another story where he was telling us when he was a kid. He knew what he was doing, by the way. He took... whatchamacallit? He took he took some sort of, like, chemicals. He then rushed to the bathroom. And he fully knew what he was doing. So this boy, this man of a man, grabs these chemicals. I forget what the chemicals were. He threw the chemicals into the bathroom, into the toilet, and he ran knowing fully well what was gonna happen, and he exploded the toilet seat. And it's like, the fuck, he blew the toilet seat wide open, and he ran, and no one was able to find out like who actually did it after all these years later. By the way, that guy's like 60 plus years old. Just to let you know. A little factor. So, couple of years ago. Couple of years, like, in high school, in his youth. Now, I don't know. I don't understand. But, it is what it is. And he did this stuff. This was him. This was my teacher. And I am speechless, to say the least. Goddamn. Anyways. Shine Ghetto. Here we go! My god. Like, I know I'm, like, I'll say this right now. I know I'm really terrible when it comes to, like, telling stories, but god damn. Did I have to tell that story? Just life lessons. Just don't do what he did. Don't build a cannon in your fucking garage. Don't fucking gas a goddamn groundhog. And don't take chemicals from your science lab and then blow up the fucking toilet seat. in a fucking bathroom. He got away with it. That's fine. It's not fine. That's not fine. Not at all. Also, I see what you're doing there. Give me my Yoshi. I want my Yoshi. I want to sacrifice my Yoshi. Is that weird how you have to be like at a certain range? God damn, how much more goddamn life you got? I know you're Bowser Jr. Why can't this Mario just be like, hey, yo, guys, it's not me, it's Bowser Jr. And it's like, we can't believe that. You must be lying. It has to be you. It has to be. There we go. Darn, I was just about to ride that Yoshi too. Oh, ba 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 ba. Bananas. B-A-N-E-N-E-N. Yay! I befriended a Yoshi. There we go. Now I can throw the acid fluids. This is one of my nozzles. The god science. I don't understand. How can... And Yoshi's now dead. Just like that. As a sacrificial lamb to come across. To get to one area to another. Yoshi sacrificed itself. For the greater good. Thank you. Thank you, Yoshi. Thank you, Yoshi. God bless you, Yoshi. God bless. God bless. God bless. God bless Yoshi. God bless that Yoshi. God bless that Yoshi. God bless that Yoshi. Anyways. Sorry, Yoshi. I gotta go. Into the next stage. Did I not go? Oh, red coins of the Windmill Village. Ah, man. At least in Sunshine, in particular, you don't have to gather 100 coins, which is a life thing. Because thank God you don't have to do that. Because that would be really bad, like really, really bad if you were to do that. Like, I don't think I have like 100 coins. It's like, goddamn, that'd be super annoying. To have like 100 coins in Sunshine, like they kept that gimmick, which thankfully they didn't. I think they only gimmick now with the coins in this game in particular, or in any other Mario game. You cannot use it. It's only a hologram. Damn it! It's all a hologram. It's all lies. Anyways, back on rice. Oh god, get away from me, please. Get away from me. But yeah, luckily they didn't keep that gimmick in the other Mario games where you have to collect 100 coins in order to get an extra star on the side. You know, like, can I have 2 number 9s? Number 9 large. And number 6 with extra dip. 2 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Yes, I did it. Christ, how many, like, I'm pretty sure, like, oh yeah, that's true. There was a video that pretty much broke down, like, like how many calories a Big Smoke eats. Big Pop. Scott Steiner himself and his genetic freak burgers. No, I'm just kidding. But no, there was, whatchamacallit? There was, oh, Ghetto. No, but yeah, there was a calorie list of like how much like Big Smoke like ate, and it's insane the amount of calories he took. It's nuts. It's not healthy. Don't do what he did. Don't do it. God, it reminds me. Oh my god, it reminds me of the time. I forget. I think it was a Final Fantasy 14 where they had an event for chocobos or something. Fuck. How did the event go? The event was you had to eat a certain amount of food in KFC, and you would get your like premium, not premium, but like you would get your chocobo skin rideable thing or something. I forget how it worked, but it was this crazy thing where I believe it was KFC too. I believe it was in KFC where they had this promotional thing in Final Fantasy 14 where you had to eat an X amount of food in order to get the skin thing, and the amount of food that you had to eat was insane. It was nuts. And so people were going around online giving strategies of like, okay, you have to like the way you eat it down, like you have to eat it like this, like you drink the drinks first, or like scoff it down with food and then drink later, or what have you, and yada yada yada. And it was like this tactical thing, all to get like a skin in Final Fantasy 14. That's all this was. It was nothing crazy. It was something very basic, very just cut and dry. And the worst part is, like, you couldn't leave the restaurants. You could not leave. If you leave with the food, they won't believe you that you ate the food. So, and even if, for example, you, I don't know, I think there was this one story someone told, saying that like, the guy was eating and he went to the bathroom to relieve himself, to come back to like chow down on the food, like take like, you know, a little break. And what the guy described was someone, I need water. I need water if I want to do this. Hold on. I don't think I have enough water. No, I'm out of juice. Okay. Gosh darn it. The guy. There we go. The guy literally, he comes back. He comes back. And all that happens is he sees his food being taken away, and being taken away, and then like putting it in, like, I don't know, like throwing in the trash or something. And he's like, what the fuck? And so you couldn't even leave your like food area, because if you left it, that means you were done, and they didn't want you to like cheat or something. Like, it was this crazy thing that was going on with this fucking thing. It was nuts. It was absolute. I believe it was Final Fantasy 14. I like, by all means, someone do correct me if it's not Final Fantasy 14 or something, but it was something, and it was KFC, and they had to eat this like combo, and that was the only way. And so people, you know, wanted to eat, like they had to eat it by themselves. Here we go! And it was the only way to grab this thing. Like they had to eat this like this massive platter of food, just so they can show it off and like, hey, I ate it. Like, give me the skin. And I remember people saying that like they came in together, and they became as unison and all that stuff. And oh my god, it was nuts. Oh, brother Prince Peach has been kidnapped. Spawned on a local rooftop. This is news is unconfirmed. Well, we're about to debunk this. Can I like go inside here? You know, the more you make Mario be able to jump through a window, the more it seems like you should be. Oh, okay, that's why I need the Yoshi egg. Gotcha, because then I can use my acid to open this pipe in my windpipe. Let's open up this area. Yeah. He said he was on the top of the rooftop. Singing on the rooftop, ready to go. And then on the rooftop, waiting to blow. Where is it? Can't be that far. Damn it. Get triple dunked, Mario. Oh, is that it? Is that the Yoshi egg? I found it. Found you, Yoshi. I'll get out of. I'll make you come out of your mortal coil. So therefore, I don't think that's the egg. I think that's just a fruit. That's just a fruit. There you are. You want bananas? You want bananas? B-A-N-E-N-E-N. That a lone Yoshi egg has been on top of a local rooftop. Yes. I am now coming with the banana. I will make this Yoshi come back to life. Just give me a second, please. Please. I want to save this Yoshi. There we go. Yee-hoo! You know, as fast as Mario propels himself like a windmill, why can't you gain any ground in terms of, how do I say it? In terms of like being able to spin. Like literally, this is what Mario does. Like he spins around, and it's the exact same joke that I made in Super Mario 64, where I'm like, Mario goes the Giga Drill Breaker on Bowser, and that's the spinning animation. That's literally the spinning animation. Okay, can we not kill the Yoshi? We kind of need this Yoshi. There we go. There you go. Get those flutter kicks. Because that's why the prompt came up when I was next to this. Good job, Yoshi. In we go. Inside the pipe. Down into who knows.